This story for me kind of flew under the radar. Didn't even see really much of anything about it, but I do want to cover it. Now, those of you that know me as a musician, right, that was my first kind of claim to fame, if you want to call it that. That's what my channel first blew up on, and being in the alternative sort of scene, being in metal and hardcore. I've always tripped out about these punk guys, man. And definitely when the Bernie Sanders craze was a thing, and just how many of these fists in the air fight the establishment, fight the authority, and how they always got behind old Bernie, who is an authoritarian himself. And he's pretty open about it. Green Day frontman Billy Joe Armstrong called people who do not want transgender propaganda in schools or around children fucking closed-minded. Nowadays, and this is what this Billy Joe said, nowadays it's more common for kids to be LGBTQ. No, let's say this. Maybe he's right, that it's more common. It's definitely with that T thing, and that's a problem. How about that? I will say that. And continuing on here says, I just think they're fucking close-minded. Says, it's like people are afraid of their children. Why will you be afraid? Why won't you let your kid just be the kid that they are? And again, he's using kids. You're talking about children here. We're not talking about adults. And that's what it is that he's saying. Saying Armstrong identifies as bisexual. I didn't even know that. I guess I would have assumed. I should have assumed that. But here's my thing, right? Yeah, Billy Joe's a leftist. A lot of these, again, punk guys are leftists. That's to be accepted. But I think he's missing the point, and maybe purposely, especially when you throw that T in there and you're talking about this subject matter, okay? That's the issue. That's the problem. It's that we recognize that children can't consent, okay? So to do something as drastic as that, which is going to change their lives quite literally forever, if you're talking about the mutilation, top or bottom, right? Just to try to, I don't know, comfort them, and because they felt, and usually it's by way of influence, they felt a certain kind of way on a certain day. It's so dangerous, especially dealing with kids. They got these hormones. They got, their ideas are going to change day to day. And to especially try to justify or legitimize or act as if this is normal, okay? Which again then has this sort of rate of people identifying as such, which again and also increases this putting these children on medication that they're going to be on for the rest of their life to try to suppress natural things about them. That's a problem. And again, this is stuff that will alter the life of a child, a kid, forever. And the fact that people think, and this is how I'm in bizarro world. I don't know when I got here, guys. I'm not sure, because the fact I'm even having to do this, these types of videos and talk about this subject is crazy, because it should be understood. And once upon a time, and not that long ago, if someone said that, you could trans a child, they probably would be in prison. Doesn't matter if they're a doctor or not. But wow, how the turntables, because we're in this bizarro world and land where people not only think that it's okay, they promote the stuff, and that is dangerous. But punk's gonna punk, I guess. Alpha Core #1's pre-order is live. Written by the legendary Chuck Dixon and penciled by Joe Bennett. Visit Rippaverse.com to grab a copy and any of the merchandise items. Be sure to also check out the animated trailer for the campaign, which is the latest project from Rippaverse Studios. Y'all be easy.